Hey, what's up guys, Wavy Films here, and today I'm doing my BrickFair haul video. I just got back yesterday, or 2 days ago when I upload this, and yeah, I had a great time. I met a lot of cool people, and yeah, it was really fun. So the vlog, or whatever I guess you want to call it, I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to call it yet, but it will be up on Saturday. So today I'm just doing my haul video of what I got, which surprisingly was like less than what everyone else got, which I was surprised about, but yeah, I still got everything I wanted to, and I had a great time. So yeah, starting with what I got in the goodie bag when you arrive there. I got my brick badge, which you get printed with your name, so I put Wavy Films, and then whatever saying you want. So I had OG Ben 10 customizer, which I probably would have changed, but I set this like 5 months before I actually went to BrickFair. But then I just never changed it, and then you get a cool brick with, you know, the logo, and then just some cool tiles, and then on the back, a magnet so you can put it on. So that's cool. It also came with this cool pin with the X, because it's the 10th year, so the theme was 10, or Roman numeral for 10 is X. And then you get a 2x4 tile of whatever you want printed. So I got a picture of Blink, because just for the meme. I'll leave a link to his Instagram and Flickr down in the description. And then you also got one of these free crosswalk tiles, which I got one. And then in the bag also came with 2 free vouchers for someone to get in for free, which I gave to my mom and my sister. And I guess they also got those, so now I have 3 of them. And I also got this bag of, I don't know, toilet bowl pieces. I don't know what they're called, but I guess those were bingo tiles. I never played bingo though, so I just have like 20 of these pieces that I'll never use. So yeah, that's it for the goodie bag. Over here we have Eclipse Graphics. So I went back to his shop 3 times, Victor's shop, just because I really loved what he had there. I got this free Eclipse Graphics 2 1x8, so it does come apart, and I had that on my badge as well. Yeah, but they just have a bunch of cool printed stuff. So I got these 2 posters, which I'll show you in comparison to the size of a minifig. Yeah, so they're just like the standard window pieces. And I got the Avengers one, and then I went back and saw the Guardians one, and I got them both because they just look really cool. I'm not sure where or how I'll display them, but they're cool to have. I also got a bunch of printed stuff, and the only like custom molded type thing I got was this broken bottle. But yeah, I got a bunch of like candy stuff, and they got like puns on them to change the name to Lego related thing. Like Twix is Bricks, M&M's is B&B's, Skittles is Studdles. I also got this piece of bacon, Brickers, peanut B&B's, Bricks, like Reese's, Clutch, and then I got this cool Pop-Tart, which I really like, because can't really tell because of lighting, but it's actually 3D, the printing, so that's really cool. I'll just do that so you can actually see that it's actually 3D, which is cool. Brick and Nose pizza, then I got an iPhone and a Brick Boy, and then I got, dang it, I got a bunch of drinks, so I got BRK Dew, Dr. Bricker, Brixie, and Star Bricks. So yeah, they just have cool puns, and yeah, I'll leave a link to their shop down in the description because it's actually a cool place. Over here we have FigFactory. That was also a really cool place to get printed bricks for your badge, so I bought all of these ones. I bought the FigFactory one, their logo, because they're cool, so, you know, I wanted to put that on my badge. And then there's the Marvel Studios one, then Logan, and then Arthur Curry, Here You Can Talk to Fish. All of which I bought just because I thought they were cool. I also got this cool 2x4 tile printed of Spider-Man from Civil War. And then I got all these 1x1s printed, so you can't really see because of the angle. And I don't want to pick them each up individually because that's just going to take too long. We got Aquaman, MCU Spider-Man logo, Mr. Meeseeks, Deadpool logo, Avengers logo, Reverse Flash logo, Spider-Man, Punisher, and an arc reactor piece, which I got for a certain custom, which I'll show you in a second. Next, there's Clone Army Customs. I got 2 things from them. I went back twice. I didn't get them at the same time. So the first thing I got was this Iron Man helmet, because a lot of people on Instagram didn't like me using the official Lego helmet for the Peter Parker, like Iron Man 2 minifig, because it didn't look like his helmet, and while I agreed it was supposed to be a quick fig, everyone got triggered about it, so I just went and bought this helmet, which works a lot better. And there's the inside head for Peter Parker. The head doesn't want to come out because it's all painted, but I just painted the whole thing blue so that you can see the blue through the eyes. But yeah, so I got this, and I got this War Machine armor. As you can tell, I sculpted the top a bit because I don't really like the top of Clone Army Customs because it looks kind of like just a square on top. So I sculpted over that to just make it look better. And I bought it for War Machine because even though more recently it's not, his armor always to me looks a bit thicker than Iron Man's. And while obviously in Civil War and Infinity War it probably won't be, I don't know, I still like the thicker look for him, so I bought this and I will be repainting it for Infinity War. Down here we got some brick arms. Most of them I didn't actually buy for a specific fig. I just bought just to have some brick arms weapons around. So the only two I bought for specific reasons was this pistol, which I bought for Domino from Deadpool 2, which was a figure I was working on while I was there. And this gun I actually bought off my friend Sean. He bought it from a vendor there, and then I went to go buy the same gun, and they were all closed, and he's like, here, I'll just give you this one. So, yeah, I bought this for War Machine, because I actually think it really does look like the gun on his arm. Obviously, I'm going to cut it, like, right here and sand it and stuff, but, I mean, like, it looks pretty close, like the barrel, so that's what I bought it for. Then I just got an assortment of random weapons for just no reason, like some machine guns and stuff, and a knife. So yeah, at one of the yard sales, I wasn't planning on getting anything, but I was just walking around and I saw this big chill fig from the Ben 10 Bionicles line that they had a while back that not a lot of people liked, but it's like the closest thing we ever got to official Ben 10 Lego. And I saw this there for 10 bucks, and it wasn't actually that bad a deal, so I actually picked it up, and I do really like it. It came fully complete, no box or anything, not that I care about that. So it's actually my third Ben 10 Bionicle. Second completed, because I had the Jet Ray was the first one I got, and the only one I got in stores when they were supposed to be out. And then I lost the head and legs and tail. And then later I went to like a Lego store, but it's not like an official Lego store. It's cool, it's like in a market, and they had like a bunch of older sets, and like 5 years after Ben 10 was cancelled, like not the show, the sets, I found the Chroma Stone there, and I was like, whoa, I thought these were like gone, but I picked it up. So now I have two, and after a conversation with my buddy TimCan2904, I'll leave a link to his Flickr and Instagram down in the description. We're gonna trade, and he's gonna send me his spider monkey, so I guess I'm trying to collect them all now. So that's cool. Next in the background here, as you can see, I got the Aquaman set from Justice League. The set's pretty cool. It's the only Justice League set that I actually like. I only like the middle one just for the Flash fig. Like, the build is meh. This was the only one that actually looked cool to me, and Aquaman's probably gonna be my favorite part of the movie. So, plus I can show him off with my Mira figure. If you follow me on Instagram and Flickr, you'd see that figure. And yeah, so I got it mainly just for the Aquaman fig. And I was gonna buy the fig at the event, like at BrickFair, but it was $15. And I was like, why not just spend $5 more and get the entire set? So that's what I did. I got one thing of Apple Barrel paint. I can't actually get Apple Barrel in Canada, so my plan was to one day go to Walmart and actually get it, get some colors, but I never actually ended up going. But shout out to my friend the Moose Figs, he gave this to me, because after he saw my Thanos fig, which, again, go check out Instagram and Flickr if you want to see that figure, he was like, I really like your fig, except for the skin color. And I was like, yeah, I know, it was the only purple I had. And he's like, oh, here, I bought this for my Thanos fig, and I'm never going to use it again. So he just gave it to me, so I'll be repainting my Thanos in that skin color. Also, Tim just gave me this boat, so that was cool. Now we move on to the minifigures and such. So, I guess starting with official figs, I bought this the Thor Ragnarok Thor figure because, I don't plan on getting any of the sets. The only set I would want would be the Gladiator one, and even then I already made a Gladiator Hulk custom, so I didn't really care to get any of the sets, so I just bought the figure. I did customize it a bit. My friend Sean was working on his Thor figure there, and it's not in focus. God damn it. My friend Sean was working on his Thor figure, and he dry brushed the helmet in gunmetal, and it looked really good, so I borrowed his gunmetal and dry brushed my Thor helmet, and it looks way better. But yeah, so I just bought the figure because I didn't want any of the sets. I got the Electro figure. Well, I didn't like the movie or the character. I always really wanted this polybag because I really like the look of the figure, and they had the polybag there for just $8, so I was like, hey, why not? So yeah, it's a cool fig, and luckily I didn't get any misprints or anything, so yeah. Fuck. I guess moving on to the back here, me and Sean did a trade at BrickFair. I made him Evan Hansen from Dear Evan Hansen at Broadway Play, and I made him Tommy Wiseau from The Room, and he made me Scott Lang from Infinity War based on the set photos, so he will be in the showcase. And he also made me Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler from, well, not the Prowler, but he's Miles Morales' uncle from Spider-Man Homecoming, and I don't know, I just thought his character was funny, so I asked Sean if he could make that. And then back here, we have Yale 97 Lego Maniacs Slipknot figure, which he made for the meme. He just made it as a joke for Suicide Squad showcase. So I was like, yo, can I buy that off you? Obviously as a joke. And then I paid him 50 cents, and now it's mine, and I might actually finish the figure. Obviously no guarantees, and my camera keeps fucking going to fuck. But no guarantees, but I might finish this figure. So yeah, Slipknot. And then also, Shane, Delas Prime, was selling some figures, and he's been posting about this figure for a long time. It was for a commission, and the guy just never got back to him. So I guess he sold it, and it was supposed to be Iron Man, or Tony Stark, not Iron Man, from Iron Man 3. I'll probably add it to my Infinity War showcase, even though he doesn't have like the arc reactor or anything anymore. But yeah, I do plan on finishing the figure. I already did some work to it, because Shane never actually finished it. So I painted the gold onto the hand and did a black wash on the gauntlet, and that's about all I did. And also, me and him were talking about if I could do a, like in that one scene in Iron Man where he also has a boot on, and if I did it removable with magnets. So, might do that, and I'll put it in the Infinity War showcase. And also, shout out to Alex, or he's not Cartex anymore, he's Habit Customs. I'll put a link to his Instagram down in the description. He's a cool dude, and he actually gave me this figure of me that he made, which is really awesome. He also gave me this Iron Man helmet and Brick Arms gun, so that was cool. Thanks, Alex, and I'll leave a link to his Instagram down in the description. Also, off Shane, I did buy this Sam Wilson head, because I didn't want to spend like $10 in total to buy it off of Bricklink. Like for shipping and everything to get it over here, it'd be like $10, and he just had it there, so I was like, yo, can I buy that for like $5? He's like, yeah, sure. So thanks, Shane. Also, we have this Ahsoka hairpiece that my friend Kaiju Dan sculpted. I'll leave a link to his Instagram and Flickr also down in the description. I'm probably going to sand it up a bit, but it's actually really awesome, because when I made my Rebels Ahsoka figure, which nobody has really seen because I never posted it, because I was about to, and he's like, we both agreed that the hairpiece used on the Shaq T hairpiece that I used was just too big, so he offered to sculpt this, and we made a trade out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna sand it down and paint this up, and then I can finally post that figure. And I guess almost lastly, thanks to my boy J Sparky Steel for these hair pieces. He gave me 3 of them because he ordered like a giant order from Bricklink once, and I guess they messed up his order and sent him 50 of these hair pieces, and he just brought a giant bag of them. So I was like, hey, can I have some? And he's like, yeah, sure, put out your hands, and he just dumped a bunch into my hands. So yeah, thanks. And last but not least, we have the BrickFair program guide signed by everyone. I'll go over all of who signed it in a second, but yeah, thanks for a great year, everyone. I hope to go back next year and meet everyone again, and it was really fun. So yeah, and I'll leave a link to everyone who signed this and whoever I mentioned in the video in the description. So up here we got Jayson, Yale 97 Lego Maniac, Sean, not Darren Customs, is a different Sean, Will Lego Wolf 42299, Dylan, I think he drew Mr. Meeseeks. He drew something. I don't really know exactly what it's supposed to be, but yeah, Dylan the Moose Figs, Aaron Legomatic 9, Ian Phantom Figs, Tim Can 2904, Sean Daring Customs signed it as Alex Jones because that was a meme. Shane the last Prime, Jared Figs, Andy Delta Customs, and Taylor TC Maz. And I forget the number after his name, but it's TC Maz, I think 1. But yeah, so thank you everyone who's at BrickFair. It was a great year. I had a great time, and hopefully I'll see you guys next year. So yeah.